Hey guys, it's me Jenna from the White Witch Parlor, and thanks so much for coming back to watch another video. Today I want to talk about auras because auras are really important, and if you're educated on them, on your spiritual sense, you will understand better why people vibrate the way they do, and you will actually get to know a person a little bit better before they even actually start telling you about themselves. So if you open up your intuition to this really great knowledge and insight, you will better understand who it is you are meeting and talking to for the first time, and you will also understand who you might want to avoid spiritually connecting and letting people into your life. So to start, I want to just give you the definition of aura. An aura is a distinctive atmosphere or quality that surrounds a person, place, or object. It is something that is generated by energy from this item or person. All living creatures emanate this aura and energy around them. Trees, plants, animals, and humans. Crystals as well, because crystals do give off auras. They are living beings on a different dimensional realm. They do offer so much positive energy for change in our lives. The aura resonates around the body about 3 feet usually. It's about arm's length. So if you reach out your arm, that's pretty much where the end of your aura on the physical body ends. People's aura often resonate too with their chakras and the meanings. So you might see a person who is an artist, and this artist might really resonate with a blue coloring around them. This blue coloring symbolizes either spiritual awakening, a strong business visionary, or just great, immense artistic skills. These individuals tend to really be free to express their true selves. As opposed to someone with, say, a lavender or purple aura, you'll notice that those people are very psychically inclined, intuitively strong, and they really resonate with their psychic abilities, and they understand their power of their clairvoyancy. People who have strong purple auras usually do psychic readings or tarot card readings for others, and they can help people expand on their spiritual journey. Someone with a green aura might be a really good healer. They might be nurses or doctors, people who are willing to sacrifice and give their entire lives to help the better of others and help to heal others. So shamans might also have this strong green aura with them as well. Someone who vibrates with a really strong yellow aura might have a really strong ego about them. They give off a huge sense of power, and sometimes it's a little too much for others to take in. So if you see this ahead of time, you will know what you're walking into. A yellow aura also, though, can represent great optimism and a joy for life. So this is where your intuition has to decipher between the shades of yellow and how bright or dim these colors are. So say someone emanates a really dark, murky red coloring, they might have a lot of sexual trauma in the past, or they may not be feeling up to par with their own body, and they might not be satisfied with their own stability, and they might be very insecure. The murkier an aura is, the more out of touch or out of alignment this person is with that specific vibration. Colors also resonate with a certain frequency, much like music. Colors reds give off a lower frequency as opposed to the color violet or white, which vibrate very high. And these are the things that also help heal our chakras, because if we listen to, say, some binaural beats or energy tuning forks, you will notice that each fork will give off a different vibration, either higher or lower, and this is how we can heal our chakras. So if you encounter someone with a very dark or murky, cloudy, gray aura, they're probably dealing or battling with some form of addiction, whether it's drugs or alcohol, or just dealing with some very dark things in their life, and they're not yet emerged from it. You may pick up dominant auras of a person, and this is their overall personality or something that they're greatly going through at this time in their life, but you might also pick up little bursts of colors in that aura. Maybe it's something that's happening to them currently, or something that they're starting to awaken to. So if someone, say, has a very orange yellow and they're great at nurturing and healing, but you're picking up sparks or a little burst of, say, blue or turquoise, perhaps they're starting to merge into their career or life path of healing others, expressing themselves for who they really are, and they're starting to grow into that life path for themselves. The aura holds so much information about a person. It holds the past, present, and future. So with this, you can see where they've been, who they are now, and who they are to become. Because the aura is just energy, and it ties into color vibration and color frequency. So when you tune into all these energies and frequencies that the universe are giving, and that living beings such as ourselves emit, you start to understand, and you start to physically see with your intuitive mind and your intuition. You can see who these people are before you encounter or interact with them. There are so many exercises that you can do with friends or on your own. If you hold your own hand against a white wall, or you have a friend stand against a white wall, and you intuitively focus on the center of their being and not so much around their physical body where their aura lies, but in their center, you let your subconscious kind of pick up what colors are emanating from their body and energy. What vibrations are they giving off? So if you're picking up on a really murky yellow, they may not be operating at their highest good at this time. They might be feeling lost or not on the right path, and they're not really utilizing their happiest energy that they can emit. Reading the aura is about really enhancing and using your own intuition. The aura can also give off spikes or gaps, and this is where your energy levels are weak. And if you have gaps in your auras or these chaotic spikes in them, then there are things in your life that are not currently in alignment, and you need to focus on that. So if you're having a lot of spiked energy around, say, the heart chakra area, then maybe you're not giving yourself enough self-love, or you're not just taking things as they are and learning to love things as they are. So someone with a lot of spikiness around their heart chakra might be demonstrating signs of anger, jealousy, or hate towards others. And the same goes for the rest of the chakras that surround the body. If there's gaps or spikes, you will notice in a friend or just people going by, you'll notice what kind of trouble they're currently having in their life. And if you're willing to give some help to them, you can perhaps suggest to them that they need to open their heart up to more love in their life to change something else. And it's a domino effect. So if they start with this center of the love, it'll domino effect outwards, so that other people in their life who aren't showing or displaying love to them or respect, they will start, because once they have self-respect, it will project outwards and they will receive that in return. If you're trying to do an aura reading on yourself and trying to get better in tune with your own aura, you can do a meditation where you find yourself in front of a mirror and you're literally looking yourself from the head to the feet and up and down slowly, kind of guiding your eyes around your body and really picking up on your aura and where your colors are showing the brightest colors and where they're showing the darkest, and where maybe you need some healing on a spiritual level, on an emotional level, or on a physical level. If you're having ailments in your stomach and you're having trouble with fertility, you might notice that you have a murky orange color around your sacral chakra. If you're feeling that your root chakra, you're not having stability, you feel kind of chaotic lately, you're not grounded, you might notice that your red coloring around your root chakra is not very red, it's more of a dirty, murky red. So if any of these colors vibrate with a really rich coloring, then they're in good health. And if they're in the dirtier element of that color, then you will know that those are the areas of your chakras, of your aura, and of your spiritual being that you can work on fixing. You can also practice studying auras of other individuals by looking at people in stores or when you go out to amusement parks or out in public and studying their aura and maybe trying to find out what it is they do for a living later on if you interact with them, so you can get that confirmation and find out if you were spot on or not. Maybe you need to strengthen your intuition a little bit more. When someone introduces a new friend or person to you, maybe get a little sense of their aura and kind of ask them questions like, oh, are you a doctor? If you were picking up on a great green aura and your intuition tells you they're a healer or a doctor. If you get the sense of someone with a blue aura, maybe ask them if they're an artist or if they have artistic skills within them that maybe they haven't been putting out into the world and sharing with the world. There usually is an overall theme with auras, and this is what your life purpose is when you came here to Earth. And if you can get that generalization of the main overall color that you are resonating with, or that other people, your friends, families, or loved ones are resonating with, you will be able to better understand what it is they're supposed to be doing with their life. Maybe they're not happy in their current jobs, and you can help point them in the right direction. Maybe it's something that they just have been afraid to make that jump into doing because they're afraid of monetary gain and all these things that are holding them back, rather than just doing what makes them happy. So auras really cover the whole spectrum of the rainbow, and I think I want to do a part 2 video to this to explain every color that we can see and every color what it means, because I know that would be a really good way to kind of chart out the different meanings for different people. Auras though are really interesting because, like I said, you can get to know people before you even start talking to them. They just kind of give off a sense of color to you, and if you can get good enough to kind of start feeling out this color and then getting associated with what these colors mean, you will be better off in your spiritual journey on reading people. Kind of like how when we use our fight or flight built-in system to tell us if something's scaring us to run or fight. This is the same with auras. So if you're picking up on a really murky aura, or you encounter someone who just kind of gives off those spooky vibes, maybe it's a good thing to turn and walk and go the other way. And this will help you just in general life too. If you are getting a bad sense of someone, but you're also picking up on their aura and you can understand their aura, you will know if your intuition is spot on, because now you have 2 ways of going about this. It's not just something, a feeling or a gut feeling you have, but if you're picking up a color and you can associate it, then you can also kind of pinpoint what it is that's giving off an odd aura or a really good aura. So I hope this video helped you guys. I really like reading people's auras and kind of checking that out and looking into that more, because that is something that we all carry. It's all energy again, and auras can be healthy, they can be weak. So make sure you carry a really strong aura so nothing can penetrate it and harm you. And I wish the best on your spiritual journey. So thanks so much for watching. I love you guys so much. If you like this video, you can give it a big thumbs up. You can subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, and have a blessed week. Mwah. Love you guys. Bye.